Hi my dear intelligent students, I hope you all are fine. So this is the video where I am going to explain physics crash course connection to JEE mains, NEET and CET exams also. So in these videos I am going to explain all the topics like a concept wise I am explaining, that too from zero level to higher order thinking or higher order solving levels. So definitely these videos are helpful a lot, and I am giving guarantee that 95% of my topics are directly will come to the examination. So please follow these videos and suggest me if any requirements are there. Okay, thank you. We are going to start these dimensions. So connection to this, first of all, every one of you know that physical quantity. Of course, my dear intelligence, you already have a clear idea that what is a physical quantity. Physical quantity, a quantity which we can define, a quantity which we can define and measure. A quantity which we can measure is known as the physical quantity. All measurable quantities can be confirmed as the physical quantities. Example, what can I write? Force. How much force he is applying on the object, we can determine. A speed of the object also can determine. And the density of the object also, we can determine density of the object also. We can determine length also. Length is nothing but the space or the gap between two particular points. And we can define mass also. Weight of the object also we can define. And next area also we can define. Temperature also we can define and measure. So these are the particular quantities where we can define as well as measure. Very most important point is which we can measure. Those quantities are called as the physical quantities. One most important point, beta, feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions will not consider as the physical quantities. Feelings and emotions are not the physical quantities. Why? Because I am feeling hungry. How much I am feeling hungry? Can I say that it is 2000 kilogram is the my hunger capacity? No, we can't say like that. So hungry and angry and love, hate. Okay. So these are words of feelings and emotions. These are not physical quantities. Feelings and emotions are not physical quantities because we can't measure them, so that we cannot say that those are the physical quantities. And next most important point, beta, if one is a physical quantity, then what are the types of physical quantities we have, and what are the different types of physical quantities, and they classify into that particular type based on what criteria physical quantities are classified. So now I am going to explain. This is a physical quantity. The classification is based on the measurement. Based on the measurement, there were three types of physical quantities are there. What are the three types of physical quantities? One is fundamental physical quantity, one is derived physical quantity, one is supplementary physical quantity. This third one is what, beta? Supplementary physical quantity. And depending upon the directional property, based on the directional property, again physical quantities classified into three types. What are the vector, and the second one is scalar, and the third one is tensor quantity. Okay, there are three types of physical quantities: vector, scalar, tensor, based on the directional property. Okay, let's come to this vector quantity. Vector is a physical quantity which have both magnitude and direction. That have the both magnitude and direction, and also obey the laws of vector action. It is very important. Laws of vector action. Need to obey the laws of vector action. Otherwise, we cannot consider it as a vector quantity. Next, scalar. Physical quantity having only magnitude. It is having only magnitude. Will consider as a scalar quantity. Or else we can also say a physical quantity whose magnitude will not change with respect to direction. Direction might changes, but magnitude never affected by the direction. Such type of quantities also considered as the scalar quantity. Next, tensor. Tensor is a physical quantity that is having one magnitude in many directions. That is having one magnitude in many directions. One magnitude in many directions. Or else we can We can also say many magnitudes. Many magnitudes, a physical quantity which is having many magnitudes in many directions. Many magnitudes in many directions. A physical quantity which is having many magnitudes in many directions, or one magnitude in many directions. For suppose I will give one example. Let I am taking certain amount of liquid in a glass beaker, sir. So let consider a particular point A, which is at a depth of h from the top surface of the water or top surface of the liquid. What is the pressure, fluid pressure at this particular point A, which is equal to rho GH, sir. Acha, pressure at point A is what, sir? Rho GH in downward rho GH only, right side rho GH only, left side rho GH only, upward rho GH only, diagonally rho GH only, and this diagonally also rho GH only. In all the directions, pressure at particular point is only one value in all the direction. That means one magnitude in many direction. Fluid pressure is comes under what, sir? Tensor quantity or moment of inertia. Moment of inertia also will consider as what, sir? What? Tensor quantity. Stress also. Stress also we can classify into tensor quantity only. Vector quantity का example क्या है बेटा? Displacement. Displacement, and the next one is what, sir? Velocity. Next one force, momentum, torque. These are the different physical quantities which are considered as what, sir? Vectors. Next, scalar means what? Distance, speed, and the next work done. Next current, electric current. Next heat and energy, electric potential. All these are comes under what, sir? Scalar quantity. Another important point, connection to scalar is a very important for a statement type of question. Physical quantity having specified direction. Specified matlab fixed direction. Physical quantities having specified or fixed direction, those also consider as a scalar quantity only. Those also will consider as scalar only. Example I am saying electric current. Electric current. So current always goes from high potential to low potential. उनका direction is fixed. ये direction क्या है sir? It is always flowing from high potential to low potential. Wherever the circuit, whatever the kind of battery you are using here, but current always flows from high potential to low potential. Nothing but ये current have a fixed direction. Physical quantity which is having fixed direction will also consider as what, sir? Scalar quantity only. Heat also. Heat always flows from high temperature to low temperature. Though it have a direction, we could not consider it as a vector quantity. Heat, even though having direction, but the direction is always fixed, always from hot body to cool body only. So that is why we can say it is a scalar quantity. So let's come to the present topic, my dear intelligence. This present topic, that is what we are going to discuss, dimensions. Connection to dimensions, we must have a basic idea that about fundamental quantities at least. Okay sir, physical quantities classified into fundamental. Fundamental means what? They exist independently. They exist independently. These are known as the fundamental physical quantities we are saying. And derived physical quantities means what I am saying? They depends on others. They exist or else derived. They exist or derived by others. They derived by others. So what is the difference between these two? I am going to explain. We have length, mass. Okay, we have length, mass, and next we have a what, sir? We can also say time. We can also say time. These are the very three fundamental physical quantities. And next, derived quantity means, for suppose area I am taking. We can write length into length. If you want to define area, you are supposed to know length value. Otherwise, you can't define area. That means area always depends on length. So that we can say area is a dependent quantity, whereas length and mass and time are the fundamental quantities. And the next most important point, there were 7 fundamental physical quantities are there in the physics. What are the 7 fundamental quantities which were introduced in SI system? What are the fundamental quantities? Length, mass, okay, length, mass, time, and next thermodynamic temperature, temperature. Okay, thermodynamic temperature. And next we can also write electric current. We can also write electric current, and we can also say luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. And next we can also say what's the amount of substance. Amount of substance. So these are the 7 fundamental quantities. So these 7 fundamental quantities, this is meter, this is kilogram SI unit, this is second is the SI unit, thermodynamic temperature, Kelvin is the SI unit, electric current, ampere is the SI unit, luminous intensity, candela is the SI unit, amount of substance, mole is the SI unit. So dear intelligent, dimensional symbol also need to be present. Dimensional symbol. Dimension symbol for length is capital L, for mass is capital L, time is capital T, and the temperature is theta or K. We can also take K, also we can take theta or K. And the electric current dimension symbol we can take A, or we can also take I. And the next luminous intensity dimension symbol is CD only we can take. Amount of substance dimension symbol is MOL we will take. So these are the dimensional symbols, and these are the SI units of these fundamental quantities. If you observe English language, in the English there were fixed alphabets, 26 alphabets are there, but uncountable number of words are there. In the same way, in the physics also, in order to study a phenomena that is going to be happen in our surroundings, we are having a particular fixed limited number of fundamental quantities. Those fundamental quantities are 7 only, and these are fixed. But with the help of these fundamental quantities, we are having 180 plus of derived physical quantities are there. So all the derived quantities are going to be depend on these fundamental quantities either directly or indirectly. So we are going to discuss now what is the dimensions. So dear intelligence, before going to the topic dimensions, let I give you one more fundamental point which is important for the competitive CET exam for especially. So I am writing, I have a physical quantity length. Length I measured length as 1 meter. So if someone is asking to convert this into centimeter, then I can write 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. So here what we are writing, L is the physical quantity, this 1 is the numerical value, and this meter is the unit. What is the meaning of unit? Unit is a particular standard representation in order to identify the physical quantity as well as to measure the physical quantity. For suppose if you go somewhere, if someone is asking who are you means, you can say I am this person, I am the son of this one, or my grandfather is this one, like that you can say. Like that, for suppose I am saying mass of the object equal to 5 meter. You start to laugh, what sir? Mass cannot measure in meters sir, mass can measure in kilograms sir, or grams sir you can say, but you could not say meters sir. I am saying now the time is equal to 12 kilogram. I am saying now the time is equal to 12 kilogram. You can start to laugh. Why? Because sir, time how can we measure in kilograms sir? Time can measure in seconds, hours, minutes, like that we can measure sir, but we could not measure in terms of kilogram. That means every physical quantity, for suppose I am saying 5 minutes is there. So I am asking, what is the name of this physical quantity? No doubt immediately within short time you will say, sir, ye wala time sir. Why? Because a minute is the standard representation used to measure the time only sir. So like that you are saying. So every unit is a standard representation used to identify the physical quantity and used to measure the physical quantity also. So now I am observing. So with this example, you can write physical quantity P is equal to numerical value M into unit. So every physical quantity in the measurement, every physical quantity can expressed as the product of numerical value and the unit. Product of numerical value and the unit. So chalo, here A numerical value 1, here numerical value 100. This numerical value, both are different. So I am writing this is N1, this is N2. This unit is meter, this unit is centimeter. So I am writing this is U1, this is U2. So every physical quantity can be represented as N1 U1 equal to N2 U2. So this N1 is the numerical value in one system of unit. This N2 is the numerical value in another system of unit. Oh, system of units are changing corresponding to that numerical values are changing, but physical quantity is A की है, A वाला not going to be changed. Are you understanding? So that we can write n1 by n2 equals to u2 by u1. We can write n1 by n2 equal to u2 by u1. You can write. So if you observe this one, y1 by y2 equal to x2 by x1. ये वाला representing inversely proportionality. So n proportional to 1 by u. So what you understood, sir? Numerical value of the physical quantity is inversely proportional to its unit. So that means it is useful in the statement type of question. That means what you can write numerical value with greater unit, with greatest unit or the greater unit. Numerical value with greatest unit always smaller than the numerical value with smaller unit. See sir, numerical value with meter is 1, numerical value with centimeter is 100, meter is greater than centimeter, 100 is greater than 1. So that means numerical value present with greater unit is always smaller than the numerical value present with the words are CGS or the smaller unit. So this is the representation regarding the numerical value and the unit. This is useful conversion whenever if you want to calculate conversion of physical quantity from one system to other system. Numerical value in the new system equal to numerical value in the old system, unit in the old system by unit in the new system. See, this is what n2 equals to u2 is multiplied. When it comes to this side, it is going to be divided. So we can write n2 equals to n1 u1 upon u2. So this is also we can write n1 into u1 by u2, sir. This is the very important. Like I will say one question to you. Just observe it carefully. I will say one question. For suppose energy defined as work done by time. Energy defined as work done by time. Is it correct? Wrong. Power defined as work done by time. So now I am going to take force equal to mass into acceleration. Force equal to mass into acceleration. So now mass into acceleration equal to velocity by time. Now mass by time, velocity equal to length by time. Shortest length, that is nothing but displacement. So this is what can I write? m1, m power 1, l power 1, t power minus 2. 1 by a power m equal to a power minus n beta. A wala t power minus 2 I can write here. M power 1, l power 1, t power minus 2. So this is the representation of the force in terms of fundamental quantities. This is the representation of force in terms of fundamental quantities. This representation of the force or the derived physical quantity in terms of the fundamental quantities, at that moment exponents that are raised to the fundamental quantities are known as the dimensions. Observe this one carefully. Whenever a derived physical quantity expressing in terms of fundamental quantities, then the exponents that are raised to the fundamental quantities are known as the dimensions of the physical quantity. Now what are the dimensions of force? 1 in mass, 1 in length, minus 2 in time. What are the dimensions? 1 in mass, 1 in length, minus 2 in time. These are the dimensions of the force in terms of mass, length, time. Now this representation is there in the square bracket, m power 1, l power 1, t power minus 2. This representation is called dimensional formula. ये वाला known as क्या बेटा? Dimensional formula of what? Force. So this is about a brief introduction part regarding dimensions and the dimensional formula. चलो now I am going to explain how to write dimensional formula and how to take what's this unit conversion. I will give one example question, that is the previous competitive exam only. Let's write that example question, sir. So see my dear intelligence, here is the question. Unit of length is double, unit of mass and time are half, then what is the unit of energy? So fix this particular point in your brain. You need nothing but dimensional formula. You need nothing but dimensional formula, no doubt at all. So we need to write the dimensional formula of energy. Dimensional formula of energy is same as work done. Dimensional formula of energy is same as work done. So work done equal to what can I write? Force into displacement. We had a one formula. Force into displacement for suppose. So force का dimensional formula just now written m raised to 1, l raised to 1, t raised to minus 2 into l. Displacement symbol is here, length only. So we can write ml square t power minus 2. So this is the dimension formula. So now I want the units of length is double, unit of mass is half, unit of time is also become half. Then what is the new unit of energy compared to the old unit? So that I am writing new unit by old unit. Physical quantity will not change, energy will not change. Energy will not change means your dimensions also will not change. If dimensions are changing, then physical quantity going to be changed. If there is physical quantity energy in one system, kilogram, meter, second. In another system, gram, centimeter, second, or minute, hour, like that we can take. The values of m, l, t only going to be changed, but the values of that exponents will not change for the given quantity. Chalo, I am writing m2, l2, L2 square T2 raised to minus 2 by M1 power 1 L1 square T1 square. This is the one. So chalo, if you observe this one, my dear intelligent, M2 is how much beta? M2 become half, that is M by 2. L2 also, L2 become double, that is 2L whole square. T2 is how much? Become half, T by 2. Okay, whole power minus 2. Again M1 is what? M only, L1 is L square only, and T1 is T power minus 2. So now M and M get cancelled. So this is what I write 1 by 2 into, this become 4L square by L square into this is what beta? 1 by 2 whole power minus 2. 1 by 2 whole power minus 2. So 1 by a whole power minus n equal to a power plus n. So 2 square will become 4 into t power minus 2 by t power minus 2. ये दोनों cancel, 2 1s are 2 2s are, it is going to become 8 times. So u2 become what sir? u2 equals to 8 u1. Energy, unit of energy become 8 times. Unit of energy become what beta? 8 times. They are not asking the numerical value, they are simply asking only unit of energy. That is why unit of energy become 8 times of the joules or 8 times of the old unit. So this is a simple concept based question which is connection to u2 by u1 equal to what I write sir? n1 by n2. But you could not take numerical values here. They are asking only units, so that is why you could take only units. So chalo, now I am going to explain some important dimensional formulae which are very important in connection to all competitive exams. That dimensional formula I am going to give from 0 level better. First one, remember this one, length, radius, diameter, okay, length, radius, diameter and circumference and perimeter and next distance. Okay, distance is a scalar quantity, displacement is a vector quantity, but उन दोनों का dimension formula is same है. So the dimension formula is equal to L, or else we can write m0 L t0, like this we can represent. Okay, so now I am going to give like this some important dimension formula. Please make a note all these important dimension formula. So okay, intelligence. Chalo, if you look at this is a force constant. These are very important quantities which are having same dimension formula. So I am giving this force constant, spring constant, surface tension, surface energy. Force constant, spring constant, surface tension, surface energy, all are having same dimension formula, that is L0 T minus 2. This is very important sir. half epsilon naught E square, half mu naught H square. H is the magnetic field intensity, where E is the electric field intensity. Epsilon naught permittivity of the free space, mu naught is the permeability of the free space. This is representing the characteristic behavior of the magnetic field. This is representing the characteristic behavior of the electric field. Okay, these two dimensional formulas are same as stress. Stress dimensional formula is same as pressure. Pressure dimensional energy dimensional formula is same as energy density, and modulus of elasticity. Modulus of elasticity means bulk modulus. What is the dimensional formula? Is same like pressure. Young's modulus. What is the dimensional formula? M L minus 1 T minus 2 only. So all these are having same dimensional formula. This is very important. The dimensional formula of half epsilon naught V square is a previous JEE question. It is very important. It is same like a pressure only. Torque, work done, energy also. This is everyone knows that one. Angular momentum and Planck's constant. This is important data. Okay. Angular momentum and Planck's constant also having the same dimensional formula. Next, latent heat, gravity. This is very important again. Latent heat, gravitational potential, not gravitational intensity. Gravitational intensity is same like acceleration due to gravity. That is same like acceleration itself. So here gravitational potential, latent heat, and 1 by mu naught epsilon naught. 1 by mu naught epsilon naught. All are same like square of the velocity. All are same like a square of the velocity. What is the dimension formula? 1 by root of mu naught epsilon naught. This is same like velocity, but this is nothing but the speed of light in vacuum. What is the speed of light in vacuum? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. That speed of light in vacuum can determine with the help of 1 by mu naught epsilon naught, which we can discuss in the electromagnetic spectrum. There we can discuss that one. So 1 by mu naught epsilon naught is the square of the velocity, which is same as latent heat and gravitational potential. These three are having same dimensional formula. This is also very important. Next, Boltzmann constant. Boltzmann constant, thermal capacity, entropy, molar thermal capacity, all are same like energy by temperature. Energy का dimension formula is easy. mL square T minus T power minus 2, and temperature means K or theta. I already told it is in denominator, so theta power minus 1. So next, very most important, this one. Time dimension formula is same like L by R, where L is the what? Inductance. L is the inductance, self-inductance. L by R is the resistance. We will discuss again in AC, alternating current. There we can discuss phasor diagrams of LR circuit, LC circuit, RLC circuit. We will discuss. There you can understand why L by R, root LC, RC and R are having the dimension formula same as time only. Why? Because these representing R by L is the frequency, root 1 by LC is the frequency, 1 by RC is the frequency. Reciprocal of the frequency is same like what's the time only. That's why that L by R, root LC, RC, both are three are having dimension formula equal to time only. So this is about the very most important quantities which are having same dimension formula and most frequently repeated questions based on this particular concept. If you go through this and you can able to understand it clearly. And some more important quantities which are having dimension formula, very most magnetic field induction. Magnetic field induction. Okay, magnetic field. If they are asking what is the dimension formula, just simple. You are supposed to remember formula. We have a magnetic force formula, IL B sin theta or F equal to IL. You want B dimension formula. F dimension formula you want ML minus 2. See, I am writing here. ML minus 2 by current A, length L, and L get cancelled. Very important. Why? Because what are the dimensions of magnetic field induction in length? 0. Magnetic field induction had 0 dimensions in length. So we can write M1, L0, T minus 2, A minus 1. So this is the dimension formula of the magnetic field induction. So if they are asking to calculate what is the dimension formula of a particular physical quantity, that is completely 100% based on the formula only. Every formula already you are having clear idea, so need not to worry about the dimension formula of the particular quantities. Like previously question is there, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught have the dimension formula is what? So we already have electric force F equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q1 q2 by r square. We can able to calculate 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught dimension formula with the help of the formula f r square by q1 q2. Then we can get the dimension formula. So this is the way to calculate dimension formula of the particular given physical quantity. Now I am going to explain applications of dimensional analysis, how questions are going to be asked in the competitive exams based on this dimensional analysis and its application. Okay beta, chalo we are going to discuss that applications of dimensional analysis. So chalo intelligence, now I am going to explain conversion of the physical quantity from one system to other system. This is one of the important application of the dimensional analysis. So how to convert, how to do this one? Let consider P is a physical quantity like a velocity or a force or the energy or the work done. Okay, so unka dimension formula, let I am going to take it as m power a, l power b, t power c. This is the dimension formula of the physical quantity P. Okay, so now for suppose if you are writing SI unit beta, I want the SI unit of this quantity P, then I have to write m in SI system, l in SI system, t in SI system. So what can I write? kg power a, meter power b, times second power c I can write. Okay, next if you want to write in CGS unit, if you want to write the CGS unit of this P, then how can you write? gram power a, centimeter power b, and second power c you are writing. So whenever you are writing physical quantity from one system to other system, the values of m, l, t only changing, but the dimensions are not going to be changed. Why dimensions are not changing? Why? Because physical quantity is same. A की physical quantity है, उनका magnitude is changing from one system to other system, so the dimensions are not going to be changed. चलो I am going to write. In one unit, I have the representation of physical quantity. I told na n1 u1 equals to n2 u2. This is the representation from one system to other system. Chalo n1 is the magnitude in the known system, n2 is the magnitude in the unknown system. Now n2 equal to what can I write? u1 by u2. u1 by u2. So u1 u2 nothing but what? Units. Unit nothing but dimension formula. So n1 into m1 power a, l1 power b, t1 power c by m2 power a, l2 power b, t2 power c. We can write. So either m1 but exponent is a power m by b power m equal to a by b whole power m we can write. Hence the numerical value in the new system is equal to numerical value in the old system into m1 by m2 whole power a, l1 by l2 whole power b, t1 by t2 whole power c. This is what the conversion factor we can able to calculate the numerical value in the new system. Remember one point, numerators must be known system, and the denominator terms must represent the new system or else unknown system. New system or the unknown system. This m1 l1 t1 are the values in the known system, already existing system, and m2 l2 t2 are the values in unknown system. Or m1 l1 t1 are the values in the system in which numerical value given. m2 l2 t2 are the values in a system in which numerical value need to be determined. So this is what you can write so about the conversion of physical quantity from one system to other system. Shall I will give one simple example to you so that you can able to understand it clearly. They are asking to calculate 1 Newton equals to how many time? For suppose simple example, 1 Newton equal to how many time? 1 Newton is a SI unit. So known system numerical value is given in which system? SI system. Numerical value is required in which system? CGS system. Numerical value is given in SI system. Numerical value is required in CGS system. So we need to determine this. So N2 equals to N1 into M1 by M2 whole power A, L1 by L2 whole power B, T1 by T2 whole power C. So this Newton and dyne representing the unit of force. Force is the physical quantity whose dimension formula M1 L1 T minus 2. M1 L1 T minus 2 is the dimension formula of the force. So such that A equal to 1, B equal to 1, C equal to minus 2. These are the ABC values. Chalo substitute either beta. So N1 how much? Yes beta 1. So 1. M1 is how much? M1 SI unit. Because N1 numerical value is given in SI system now. So numerator must be SI unit. This is kilogram by gram whole power 1. This is meter by centimeter whole power 1. This is second by second whole power minus 2 second mar gaya. So again what you can write as kilogram 10 power 3 grams by gram and gram cancel. Meter 10 power 2 centimeter by centimeter. Centimeter cancel. 10 power 3 into 10 power 2 10 power 5. Hence 1 Newton equal to 10 power 5 times. Okay, finish. But this type of simple questions they won't ask me. So there is a different type of questions are there. Chalo, I will give one more example in which little twisted. This is the level 1, level 2 type of question. Like they are asking if length, mass and time. Length, mass and time measured in meter, kilogram and minute. Length, mass, time are measuring in meter, kilogram and minute. Then find the numerical value of force in new system. Okay, in numerical value of 1 Newton, then find the numerical value of 1 Newton in the new system. See my dear intelligence, here you need to understand one point. They do that length, mass, time are measuring in new system. What way they are measuring in the new system? Length is in meters, mass is in kilogram and time is in minutes. And next, what is the value of the 1 Newton? 1 Newton is SI unit. SI system में force have the SI unit is Newton. SI system में length measured in meters, mass also measured in kilogram, but time measured in seconds. But either new system में time measuring in minutes. So that small variation is there. So that numerical value also going to be where? In what way it is going to be changed? Chalo see. N2 equal to N1 1, M1 by M2 whole power 1 because force dimension formula is M1 L1 T minus 2 beta. So chalo, I am writing L1 by L2 whole power 1, T1 by T2 whole power 1 can I write as minus 2. This numerator must have the values in the known system. This denominator values in the new system. So 1 into A wala kilogram and the new system may be kilogram and the old system meter and the new system may meter only. And in SI system second, in the new system it is minute. So whole power minus 2 A pura going to be cancelled. So what you are getting 1 second by 60 second whole power minus 2. If it comes to numerator, so what I am going to get beta? 3600. 3600 is the new value of the 1 Newton in this new system. If the time is measuring in terms of minute, then the value of force 1 Newton will become how much, sir? 3600. This is the numerical value. Like this we can able to determine. One more example question also there, beta. I will give one more example question. Connection to this dimensional analysis. Like there is a example. P and Q are two quantities. P and Q are two quantities. This is the level 1 problem. So that product of that P and Q is the dimension formula what, sir? ml square t power minus 2. And the division of these two quantities having the dimension formula mt minus 2. So that what are that P and Q? What are that P and Q? See, P and Q are the two physical quantities whose dimension formula is product of the dimension formula is what, sir? ml square t power minus 2. P by Q is mt minus 2. So simple, better for these type of questions, this product into this division you take. So what I am getting? M square L square t power minus 4. So that what I am getting? Q and Q get cancelled. So P square equal to this one. Then P equal to what can I write? Root of this R. Root of this R means what can I write, sir? M L T minus 2. A wala force. A wala force. And again here only L become L square. T power minus 2 but T power minus 2. So Q is what? Q is equal to length. Q is equal to length or the displacement or the distance or radius or the diameter, whatever that, but simply we can write it as a length. So this is the way to calculate this type of questions. So next I will give one more application, that is to check the correctness of the physical relation. Okay, to check the correctness of the physical relation. To check the correctness. To check the correctness. How to check the correctness? For this we are using principle of homogeneity. Principle of homogeneitism. Principle of homogeneity. What is principle of homogeneity? We addition and subtraction can take place only in terms of the similar quantities. Like for suppose 2 banana. Okay, 2 banana plus 2 apple equal to how much? You can say 4 fruits are. ऐसा नहीं. 2 banana plus 2 apple. We can't add because banana and apple both are different. If 2 banana plus 2 bananas again, then you can say 4 bananas. 10 chair plus 5 human beings. How much? You can't add. So addition and subtraction can take place only in case of the similar quantities. Like for suppose you are writing x plus y equal to AB by CD. X plus y equal to AB by CD. For suppose I am saying in these addition taken place between x and y. So x and y must have the same dimension formula. If x and y, if you are adding velocity, result is also velocity. If you are adding area and area, result is also area. If you are adding force with another force, resultant is also force only. So AB by CD also have same dimension formula. That means in a given physical relation, remember this point, in a given physical relation, dimensional formula of all terms must be same. Dimensional formula of all terms must be same. See how many terms are there in a given equation? All the terms ka dimension formula must be same. So I will give one more example question based on this previous question we will discuss better. So simple one I will give here. So we are going to discuss example based on the correctness. Okay. Chalo, see this example questions beta. So if you observe this one, I hope you might find it easy only. So this is the van der Waals equation. From this, P plus A by V square into V minus V equal to RT, where V is the volume, P is the pressure. So that which of the following relation represents the dimensional formula of energy, sir? Sir, according to principle of homogeneity, just now only I told you. What is the principle of homogeneity? Addition and subtraction can take place only in between similar quantities. You are subtracting volume and V. This equation is meaningful if volume and V both are having same volume. That means if V is volume, then V also must be volume. Then unka result is also volume only. So what can I write, sir? Solution: V minus V का dimensional formula is V is equal to V is equal to L. Is a volume only. It's simple. Finish. V, what is the dimension formula of V beta? It is subtracting such that उनका वो dimension formula same like volume only, that is L. Next, P plus A by V square. P plus A by V square. You are adding A by V square is adding to pressure. A by V square is adding to pressure. Addition taken place if these two terms are same quantities. A वाला pressure equal to A by V square, such that A equal to PV square is the dimension formula. Pressure dimension formula M1 L minus 1 T minus 2. Volume dimension formula L cube and whole square L power 6. So now what can I write? M L power 5 T power minus 2. So this is the what's dimensional formula of A. M L power 5 T power minus 2 is the dimension formula of A. L cube is the dimension formula of B. So energy, what is energy dimension formula? M L square T minus 2. Energy का dimension formula M L square T minus 2. If you are multiplying L power 5 into L power 3, L power 8 will come. If you are dividing L power 5 by L power 3, so M L square T power minus 2 will come. That means the dimension formula representing energy is A by B. A by B is the quantity whose dimension formula is same like the energy only. So let's come to this one. They given potential energy. U is the potential energy. A and B are some variables or constant. X is the displacement. What is the dimension formula of A by B? X square is adding to B now beta. X square is adding to B sum. Addition and subtraction taken place only between similar quantities. That means x square का dimension formula is same like as B. So B dimension formula is equal to L square, that is area. One point is clear. Next, A into L power 1 by 2 by L square is equal to potential energy ml square T power minus 2. I am writing, observe this one carefully. A I don't know. X square plus B is also L square only. L square root x na L power 1 by 2. Root means L power 1 by 2. So ये पूरा will become how much beta? A equal to I am writing. A equal to I am writing m L square 1 by 2 minus 2. How much that is? Minus 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2 when it comes to this side plus 3 by 2. So 2 plus 3 by 2 is how much? 4 plus 3 is 7 by 2. So we can write this is 7 by 2 T power minus 2. But they are asking to calculate dimension formula of A by B. So that means m L power 7 by 2 T power minus 2 by L power 1 by 2. So now what can I write? 7 by 2 minus 1. 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2. This is equal to what? 6 by 2 equal to what? 3. So ये dimension formula ml cube T power minus 2. ml cube T power minus 2 is the dimension formula of A by B. It is the dimension formula of A by B. What is the dimension formula of A by B, sir? ml cube T power minus 2. It's a finish. Now this is also very important. This is also previous question. What is the dimension formula of A by B? They are asking. This is simple technique you need to solve. You could not need not to determine the dimension formula of C or dimension formula of B. Simple, directly we can solve this question. In 30 seconds only we can solve this question. So chalo, you just differentiate this one. Take different, like A minus ct square by bx na, A by bx minus ct square by bx, like that we write. So see, pressure equal to A by bx minus ct square by bx. I I want a by b. So a by b is equal to px. Px means m l minus 1 t minus 2 into l. So dimension formula m t minus 2. Dimension formula is m t minus 2, which is similar to what? Either surface tension, either surface energy, either force constant or spring constant. Like that also taken up. Then the dimension formula of a by b is same as option A surface tension, option B force, option C potential energy, option D pressure. So surface energy, surface tension or surface energy both are having same dimension formula, that is mt minus 2. Like that you people need to solve this kind of question. All these questions are based on connection towards checking the correctness, principle of homogeneity. Addition and subtraction can take place only in between similar quantities. Wherever plus sign and minus sign is there between two terms, ये two terms का dimension formula must be same. So this is about this checking the correctness of physical quantity or physical relation. चलो next application I am going to explain forming the relation. This is a very most important, forming the relation among given physical quantities. चलो write down this one beta. So okay intelligence, let's see, this is one more important question, connection to principle of homogeneity only. So capital N is representing number of particles crossing unit area in unit time, number of particles per unit area per unit time. D we don't know. N2 and N1 are the number of particles per unit volume. X2 and X1 are the positions on the x-axis, nothing but distances. Then what is the dimension formula of the D? This is the question. Very simple beta. Number of particles, number have no dimension formula. Crossing unit area means L square, unit time means T. This is the dimension formula of N. See, number of particle have no dimension formula. Per unit area by L square, per unit time by T is equal to N2 and N1. Number of particles per unit volume. Per volume means 1 by L cube. These are the positions again, L only. Into D sir, because we need the dimension formula of D. So this comes to numerator m0, L2, L minus 2, T minus 1. When the terms are coming to numerator, exponents become negative, L minus 2, T minus 1. D into, this is what become better, L power minus 4. So when it comes to this side, the dimension formula of D equals to L raised to minus 2 plus 4 and T power minus 1. So this is equal to L square T minus 1. ये वाला known as areal velocity. Finish. See, n number of particle, number have no dimension. Per unit area by area. Wherever per coming means you are supposed to write denominator. Per unit area per unit time by L square by T. 1 by L cube, number of particle per unit volume and length. So this is the way to calculate D. And the third application, that is what are determine the relation or form the relation among the given physical quantities. So they are asking to calculate the dimension formula of length in terms of Planck's constant, gravitational constant, velocity. It is very very important. L proportional to, you can write as a simple h power a, g power b, c power c, or else you can write g power a, c power b, h power c. Because they are asking that length depends on other quantities, so length proportional. Whenever proportionality is there, then the dimension formula on both sides will be same. m0 L T0 is equal to dimension formula of gravitational constant is what beta? m minus 1 L cube T minus 2 whole power a, c velocity of light L T minus 1 whole power b. Planck's constant is same like angular momentum, so we can write m1 L square T minus 1 whole power c. So now take separate the light terms one side. So m power minus a and plus c. Next L power 3a, next b, next 2c. Next similarly t power what can I write? Minus 2a, minus b, minus c. So this is about the given relation. If compare the exponents on both sides, minus a plus c equal to 0, that means A equal to C, A equal to C, A value equal to C value. So now we have two relations beta, that is 3A plus B plus 2C equal to 1. Next, minus 2A minus B minus C equal to 0. Substitute A and C values are same now. A and C values are same. Substitute wherever C is there, there we substitute A only. Let what you are getting 3A plus 2A. What you will get 5A plus B equal to 1. This is minus 3A minus B equal to 0. B cancel. 8A, so 2A equal to 1. So A equal to C equal to 1 by 2. A equal to C equal to 1 by 2. So here 1 by 2. If we substitute A equal to 1 by 2, 5 by 2 plus or else minus 3 by 2 minus B equal to 0. B equal to minus 3 by 2. B equal to minus 3 by 2. Then what is the length, sir? L proportional to G power 1 by 2 and H power 1 by 2, C power minus 3 by 2. So this is equal to square root of GH by CQ. Square root of GH by CQ. Like this, we can form the relation among given physical quantities. So next important application, trigonometric ratios, exponential functions, logarithmic functions have no dimensional formula. So I am giving one important example based on this one. Like P equal to alpha by beta into e power minus alpha z by k theta, where k is Boltzmann constant, theta is the temperature, alpha we don't know, beta we don't know, z is the distance and p is the pressure. So exponential function of exponential function means exponent of this exponential function have no dimensions, such that alpha z by k theta is equal to one. No dimensions means m0, l0, t0. So alpha we don't know, z is l by k, Boltzmann constant, ml square t power minus 2 into theta minus 1 into theta. Theta and theta power minus 1 cancel equal to 1. L and square get cancelled. Alpha is equals to what can I write, sir? ml t minus 2. ml t minus 2, it is similar to force vector. It is similar to force. Now the dimensional formula of pressure equal to alpha by beta into 1, because a exponential function have no dimensional formula. So alpha is force means P is pressure means beta must be area. Force upon area equal to pressure. Beta must be area. So this area equal to L square only we can write. So this is the way and we can able to solve the question. For suppose one more problem is there, like displacement equal to x into sin omega t plus velocity by some alpha is there. Sin omega t plus velocity by alpha. So what are the dimension formula of alpha? What are the dimension formula of omega? So this is need to be calculated. Very simple, sir. Sine of particular angle. These are the angle. Angle have no dimension formula. Plane angle, solid angle, both are considered as the supplementary quantities only. Supplementary quantities are what? Physical quantities which are having unit but not having dimensional formula. Statement type of question. Physical quantities. It is possible that a physical quantity have dimensional formula but no unit. False. It is possible that the physical quantity having unit but no dimensional formula. Yes, it is possible. Plane angle and the solid angle both are having no dimensional formula, sir. So alpha, V by alpha is equal to 1 because no dimensional formula. So V dimensional formula is same like alpha, that is L t minus 1. Similarly, omega t also have no dimensional formula. So omega dimensional formula is 1 by 10. So it is equal to t minus 1. So this is similar to frequency or 1 by 10 period. Trigonometric ratios, exponential function, logarithmic functions all are having no dimensional formula. This is one most important one. Last application is there, that is we can apply dimensional analysis to the what differentiation and integration. How can we apply that? I will explain. Chalo, write it. Okay, intelligence. So how can we apply dimensional analysis to the integration and the differentiation? For suppose you are doing the differentiation as integration of velocity with respect to time equal to displacement. So what is the dimensional formula of integration of velocity with respect to time? This is equal to velocity into time. This is equal to displacement. This is simply we can write L only. So here if you look at integration symbol, it is a symbol. We could not write dimensional formula for symbol. A is a quantity with respect to x. So A into x. Again D is not a quantity. D is a different. Dx is a differential of x. Differential value in x. So Ax का dimension formula is same like integration of A dx. If we are doing differentiation, like I had x is the position, b is the time. Dx by dt is called as what? Velocity. Again d square x by dp square equal to what we call acceleration. Again d cube x by dt cube is called as a jerk. So now if you are doing n times dna by dp power n, so this is dimension formula. D is the differential operator, dn by d is the differential operator. We just separate it. A by b power n. So dimension formula of a by b power n. So there is a question like what is the dimension formula of d power 4 x by dt power 4? What is the dimension formula of this one? X dimension formula L by t power 4, L t power minus 4 is the dimension formula. Okay. So similarly now here trigonometric ratios are there, integration is there. Integration of dx by 2ax minus x square whole power 1 by 2 means root 2ax minus x square equal to a power n into sin inverse. Then what is the dimension formula of a? What is the dimension formula of a? That they are asking. Sin inverse of x by a they given, it is having no dimension formula because trigonometric ratios have no dimension formula. Okay, x by a, then x dimension formula equal to a only. X dimension formula equal to a only. So that x dimension formula, a dimension formula both are equal to a only, that is equal to L itself. Then what is the value of n? Determine the value of n. Determine the value of n, sir. What is the value of n then? Here you can write. This is the dimension formula x. Okay, x means L. This is 2ax. A and x का dimension formula is same only ना. So this is x square root. So again L only. So L cancel. So a power n equal to n equal to 0. Remember, observe this one carefully. Either numerator dx. Dx is nothing but differential x. So d we could not consider. X dimension formula L. X square minus something means x square L square power 1 by 2 L only. L cancel. A power n equal to 1 means n equal to 0. That is the way. And this is another important question beta. See, 1 calorie equal to 4.2 joules. So if mass is measuring as alpha kilogram and length is measuring as beta meters and time is measured as gamma second, then what is the new value of the calorie? Simple. Let I am taking this is n1, this is u1. n2 equals to 4.2 into energy का dimension formula already given, kg meter square second power minus 2. So what can I write? m1 by m2 whole power 1, l1 by l2 whole power 2, t1 by t2 whole power minus 2 we can write. If we simplify, m1 is SI unit, numerator is SI unit, denominator is what sir? CJS unit. So now n2 equals to we can write 4.2 into kilogram by alpha kg, okay, and meter by beta meter whole power 2, okay, and after that what can I write sir? T second by gamma second whole power minus 2. So this is equal to 4.2 kilogram meter second cancel. Alpha power 1 beta is in denominator. When it goes to numerator minus 2. Gamma is in denominator. When it comes to numerator plus 2. So this is the value of calorie in the new system. So my dear intelligence, this is about total dimensional analysis and confirm all. I think all models are covered here. If any new models practice questions, definitely I will share a link where you can get a assignment problems by which you can able to get a perfect 100% idea about dimensional analysis. Thank you so much, my dear intelligence. If any queries, please keep as a message, okay, or if anything required, please suggest me. Thank you so much, okay.